Imagine a country with multiple cities specifically designed for students, with affordable housing, cheap transportation, modern labs and libraries. Sadly, this is not Azerbaijan, at least yet. Baku has become an over-centralized city with tons of malls, universities and opportunities. But when will the time come to give these opportunities to the other areas of our country? Actually, the time is here to construct closed cities that in the first place will benefit students like you and me, then the whole population. I have done extensive research on the project to come up with this plan. Decentralizing higher education by building college cities will decrease overcrowding, increase economic growth, and give opportunities to the students all over our country. So, to start with, higher educational institutions are concentrated in Baku. To give you an idea, there are 43 universities in Baku, while all other regions have only 9. This imbalance drives a high rate of internal migration. Baku State University reports that 34% of all students in Baku comes from the regions. And now let's watch the short interview to see students' reasons in their migration.
I moved to Baku because here we have more opportunities, and in Sakartvelo there are some universities like Unix branch, but it doesn't really work properly.
As you can see, they too find the opportunities in regions lacking and are forced to move here to build their future. However, as students move in, the pricing of housing increases. State Statistics Committee reports that since 2012, there has been an 80% rise in cost of housing. The sharp rise since 2020 also coincides with the sharp increase of enrolled students' numbers. Additionally, the population overloads the transportation system. In the last few years, images like this has become increasingly common. While Baku's citizens suffer from over-centralization's effects, students who migrate suffer from both that and homesickness. I want to tell you about Azima Mustafayeva. She was living in Lankaran before moving here to study in university. She only could find housing in Masazır, resulting in 2-hour commutes every day while continuing to miss her family and home. Constructing closed cities can alleviate these issues by creating new economic urban zones and attracting migration to itself. Closed cities are areas that are built around one or several central universities that are surrounded with student facilities and business companies. The plan to construct one is divided into 5 phases. The plan to construct one is divided to 5 phases. Firstly, a location will be chosen. It should not be too far from Baku, so Baku teenagers are willing to choose it as an option, and students from regions can continue to migrate. Hacıbabul and Gomstan are the best candidates since they are both only about 2-hour drive away. Secondly, the project needs around 400 million in funding, which the Ministry of Science and Education and Urban Planning Committee can easily cover since their combined annual budget is $7 billion. The project will return its investment in about 15 years as it grows as private investors, and it will reach 75,000 residents by that time. Thirdly, we need to create a city plan. There will be a large university campus with prestigious facilities and dorms, and there will be a small mall with essential shops and entertainment like a bowling alley. The transportation will depend on buses, and as the city expands, there will be a metro line added. Then we have to create an academic staff in the university. The graduates of state program for education in abroad will be utilized, and experienced professors will be invited by paying them higher wages. Finally, before the city opens, media will heavily promote it, and the university's cheap tuition offer and attract teenagers and employees. So, looking at the countries who already implemented this plan, Kazakhstan is a prime example. As you can see in the map, they have opened large number of universities all around the country, which resulted in decreasing the surge to the capital, Astana. Astana Times reports that this plan resulted in attracting 30,000 international students and experienced professors, which resulted in increasing the country's economy and academic prestige. I've also experienced firsthand in Cambridge how student-centered towns can increase creativity and make networking easier. I made lots of international friends. But if we don't act now, the housing bubble will pop as students continue to move in, and eventually they will enter an economic crisis, which will take us years to recover from. So don't stay silent. Support this project not only for yourself, but for the future of your country, for the future of your child, for the future of village kids. You can support it by signing this petition, by scanning the QR code and spreading the word that our government hears that the youth of Azerbaijan is ready for a change. Thank you.